What is vertical and horizontal precedent? Imagine you're playing a game where rules come from the last time someone played. In law, these rules are called precedents, and they help courts decide new cases. Today, we'll look at how courts follow past decisions through vertical and horizontal precedent. These ideas keep the law fair and predictable, especially in sports and entertainment cases. Vertical precedent means lower courts must follow the decisions made by higher courts in the same area. For example, if the Supreme Court rules on a contract issue, all lower courts in that jurisdiction have to follow that ruling. This creates a clear chain of command, so everyone knows what the law is. Think of it like a sports league where the rules set by the top league are followed by all the teams below. If a federal appellate court decides on a dispute about athlete contracts, district courts in that circuit must follow that decision. This keeps things consistent across the board. Horizontal precedent is a bit different. It means a court should follow its own previous decisions. If a state Supreme Court has ruled on a case about entertainment contracts, that court will usually stick to its past ruling in similar cases. But it is not an absolute rule. If new facts or changes in the industry happen, courts can decide to change their earlier decisions. For example, if a court previously said a certain clause in a licensing agreement was invalid, it will likely keep that stance unless something new makes it necessary to rethink. Both types of precedent are part of a larger idea called stare decisis, which means to stand by things decided. This principle helps courts stay consistent and reliable. In sports and entertainment law, this means that contract rules, intellectual property rights, and labor disputes are handled in a way that parties can trust. In practice, when a higher court rules on a dispute about athlete contracts, lower courts must follow that decision. If a court has interpreted a licensing clause a certain way, it will usually stick to that interpretation later. But if new technology or industry practices emerge, courts can decide to change their previous rulings. So, in simple terms, vertical precedent binds lower courts to higher courts' decisions, and horizontal precedent encourages courts to follow their own past rulings. Both help keep the legal process steady, fair, and understandable in sports and entertainment cases.